Sansa Stark is about to figure out that the streets are just as cold in the real world as they are in Winterfell. How Sophie Turner's party led to Jonas to file for divorce. I would have made a Jean Grey pun, but chances are you guys don't even remember that she played Jean Grey in the past half decade or so. But I'm also not here to just do celebrity gossip. I'm just here to, assess the situation. Like it says, oh, no, damn it, right there. Okay, relationships. There's a lot of truths and a lot of information here that you can go ahead and glean, and it's things that I talk about all the time. I don't take seriously. Reading the Bible with, that's a different situation. But when it comes to these party girls, yeah, man, taking them seriously, that's a big fat L. And Jonas, like, this is one of the Jonas brothers, okay? I might be showing my age a little bit, but I remember the Jonas brothers. Don't ask me to, name any of their songs or anything like that, but there was a name that transcended most cultural divides, and they were a big enough deal for a certain amount of time for you to know who Jonas is. And he snatched up a chick at a young enough age and started a family with her, and I thought that was the perfect way to do things. You could just go ahead and find yourself a good young girl, and if you just man up enough and you guys pray together, she'll be a good woman, you'll be a good man, and everything will be fine. That's what you hear from the likes of the Daily Wire and all the trad cucks that are out there. And then surprise, it actually takes a hell of a lot more than that. But let's figure out why Jonas, the dude, is actually filing for divorce in this situation for, actually, if you know the information as well, for one of the most common reasons. One of the most common reasons that women file for divorce is for financial reasons. As much as society wants to tell you that, oh no, it's always going to be infidelity, all men cheat. No. Most men want to cheat. Very few have the opportunities to. Guys are only as faithful as their options, for the most part. But when it comes to women, well, Jonas and Sophie Turner are going and falling perfectly into the unflattering statistics. Sophie Turner's alleged affinity for the nightlife reportedly caused her husband, Jonas, to divorce her. Yeah, she's a drunk. Man, wifing up party girls is a big fat fucking L. There's no other way to do that, okay? Like, yeah, she's attractive. Let's just go ahead and call it exactly what it is. And he probably got schmoozed by the glitz and glamour of a much more fuckable version of Jennifer Lawrence. And that picture, man, oh my god, if that picture doesn't tell you everything that you need to know, him just going, yeah, great, she's drinking again, oh, and she's vaping, oh, how wonderful. Oh, at least she has her clothes on this time around. I'm supposed to be a superstar, and I just gotta go ahead and hold it together for the family, right? Happy wife, happy life. But no, the two most common reasons that a man will file for divorce is if there's legal trouble from his wife, or if there's substance abuse issues. And guess what? Don't know anything about her legal history, but he ran the red flag and he ends up paying the long-term consequences for it. She likes to party. He likes to stay at home. They have a very different lifestyle. So why the fuck did they think that this was going to work? Why did he give her a relationship if she is clearly for the fucking street? If she's for the King's Road? I will go ahead and make a whole bunch of Game of Thrones references right here. He looks like a Stark, drinks like the Hound. There you go. And all they want in their divorce settlement is as many chickens as Joe can eat. I'll stop for the time being. A source told TMZ Tuesday, shortly after the Jonas Brothers frontman formally requested the end of the pair's four-year marriage. Oh, he's like the main Jonas brother. Okay, that just also shows you, man. It doesn't matter if you have money or status, and he's not a bad-looking guy. Pause. Just all of that shit don't mean a goddamn thing if you aren't RP aware, because these bitches, it doesn't matter, man. Today's day and age, the modern woman is a fucking shark. Gotta know how to maneuver. You gotta have that cage of protection around you. Otherwise, these great whites gotta eat. Jonas, 34, filed for petition in Miami, stating that his union with the Game of Thrones alumni, 27, is irretrievably broken. Well, that's an interesting way to go. She's a drunk. She's supposed to be looking after the two kids that we have. Yo, man, that's fucking sad, but I really hope that he gets, primary custody, because if she's going to be out there drinking around and, again, this just all follows perfectly. Somebody who has clout, somebody who's getting simped over, like Fuck, I forgot her name. Sophie Turner. And as it says on the sidebar, there's an ironclad prenup. Oh, well, thank fucking God. But you know goddamn well, okay? She was probably thinking that, oh my God, I got cast in a new X-Men film, and oh, I got this Game of Thrones thing, and if it ends all right, man, I'm gonna have opportunities from now until forever. Now, both of them could end in a horrific disaster, right? Right? And Joe Jonas, well, Joe Jonas can still go on tour at any point in time. I'm pretty sure he could probably still fill up an arena or two, right? So if there's an ironclad prenup, yo man, you're gonna be a Sophie Turner OnlyFans here real fucking quick. The musician hired powerhouse celebrity attorney Tom Sasser, who famously handled Tiger Woods' divorce, there it is, to guide him through the process. Jonas's filing states that although his 2 daughters with Turner, 3-year-old Willa and 1-year-old whose name hasn't been announced, don't need to know, have been residing primarily with him, he wants shared parental responsibilities after the split. Yeah, see, that's also another thing, man, because most bitches who break off divorces are fucking vindictive. Those are just the stats, man. That's just not me being, uncomfortably misogynistic. That's just the fucking way that it is. The children end up getting used as a bargaining chip. But he just wants to come in with the whole idea that, yeah, we'll share custody. That seems fair. Like, he seems like a decent dude. He just wanted a family. He just chose incredibly fucking wrong. And I hope you guys also learn from this situation. Like, yo, man, it's bad enough, you're at I'd imagine that's probably a hockey game or something like that. Just taking a look at the stadium seating and the fact that they're wearing some sort of cold weather gear, that makes sense. But yeah, if you're having wine or a mixed drink, it's like, oh God, okay, like, I understand. But if you're throwing up your hands like that and then also have a vape in your other hand, it's like, that's a gigantic red flag. Already be done with that. But then if you're posting Instagram stories of you just chugging on a small bottle of wine, even if this only started to manifest after you put a ring on it, bro, you already messed up because you didn't do proper vetting. Per the documents, the estranged couple has an ironclad prenuptial agreement in place. According to the blast, the Grammy nominee will keep all of his royalties from the music he's created with his brothers turned bandmates, Nick Jonas and Kevin Jonas, in addition to anything he earned with his other band, DNCE. Oh, I'd imagine there's probably one missing vowel in that one, and it would be a U, because he's fucking stupid. Meanwhile, the UK native will reportedly keep the money she made from Game of Thrones, which is a pittance in comparison. Let's be honest, she was a bit player. But you would imagine if there's this ironclad prenup where she couldn't get any of that Jonas Brothers money, I thought, and according to her sister, she was the smartest person that she ever known. And she's smart enough to outwit Littlefinger. Like, you would think that she would be able to figure this stuff out. And any residuals from her acting career, which is, going so fantastically. Don't get any of that X-Men Dark Phoenix money. Yo, what a fucking disaster. Yo, okay, I'd imagine, okay, these are probably selectively picked pictures, but bro, she has a vape, she has booze in every fucking picture. Dude, oh my God, like I said, man, she's very attractive. I can't take that away from her. And she's 27, but now she's going to be a single mom, so streets for sure. Streets confirmed. Kings Road confirmed. Like, unless you're going to Dorne, there's going to be a hell of a lot of baggage. And because you're no longer a part of a big royal house, nobody's looking for your stepkids. Just saying. They will also keep their rights to their image and likeness and a business associated with their celebrity status per the outlet. As far as the properties are concerned, any homes that are obtained before they said I do will reportedly stay with their rightful owner. Yeah, this sounds like a really good prenup, okay? Everything that happened beforehand stays beforehand. And if they were doing any other updates as well, which I don't know. Like I said, I've heard of the name Joe Jonas, and only because I was dumb enough to watch Game of Thrones, I understand who Sophie Turner is. I haven't watched any of those X-Men films. All I know is that they got reviewed by both critics and the audience like absolute dog shit. Like, fucking Sony, or no, Sony has Spider-Man. Fox fucked up one of the best comic arcs, not once, but twice with the Dark Phoenix. The fuck, man? Like, the cartoon did it reasonably well. But yo, man, you fucked that up twice in the era of open feminism. Like, bruh, man, that's something else that we can talk about at a later date. Things that Hollywood has done to fuck up obvious winner storylines, not once, but twice. Like, man, oh well. Page Six confirmed Saturday that Joe and Turner, who tied the knot in the summer of 2019, were headed for divorce. Joe is exploring the best options for his future. An insider told us, with TMZ reporting that the duo has been experiencing serious problems for 6 months. Yeah, probably because, she can't be pried away from her bottle. Or, I want to go out. Oh, you can't stop me from going out with my friends. I don't care. I look after those fucking kids all day long, and I just want to go out with my friends. You try to keep me in this fucking house. I feel like I'm trapped. I just want to go back. I want to be with my parents. Oh my god. I'm putting on an act, but that's not probably too dissimilar from something that somebody else has probably experienced that's hearing this message. So save yourself all of these fucking headaches. Like, bro, every fucking picture, man. Like, I pointed it out. You got the jewel canister that's right there, and she's somebody's mom's, right? She's wearing that out in public. Meanwhile, he's dressed like a fucking Puritan with a turtleneck, for Christ's sakes. Her, yeah, drinking. I look terrible, but somebody's got to do it, right? Being a mom is hard, and it's even harder when you're fucking soused, right? And then, yeah, drinking, throwing up her hands. You know that when she's out on the town, okay, if you see her out at the club, which chances are the older that she gets and the longer that she's out on the market, you're gonna have a pretty high likelihood, and especially if she's in fucking Miami, probably see her at 11 going, woo, this weekend. I would highly fucking believe that's likely to happen. Sources told the outlet that Joe has been caring for the kids pretty much all of the time, even while touring with his siblings. Like I said, I don't know a goddamn thing about the Jonas brothers, but kind of liking Joe Jonas right now for being a fucking W father. Like, this is amazing parenting. It's just poor mate selection, man. Terrible. Though the actress, who has been working on a TV series in the UK, has been seen dancing in a crowd at the opening nights of the Jonas Brothers tour last month, probably with the ability to strike on the open bar policy. She seemingly stopped attending shows until news of trouble in paradise broke. What paradise? The vodka ran out? Where'd the rum go? The rum's always gone. Somebody tried to pass her the wine, but Tyrion had already drank it all. The Dark Phoenix star. Yo, man, you would go X-Men star, but no, they want to go ahead, even, based author of this article right here, they don't even want to associate the good name of X-Men with this fucking flop. Star was notably in attendance in the band's Austin, Texas concert. Yeah, of course, because, all of the degeneracy that goes down in Austin, so yeah, of course this party chick would turn out. Concert on Sunday, during which Joe sang Hesitate, a love song he wrote for her. Yo, man, why is dollar store Tony Khan such a fucking blue-pilled simp? Similarly, the Sucker crooner. I hope somebody else wrote that for him to sing and knowing that it was a fucking joke. But yo, man, you got all of your brothers right there, and they couldn't go ahead and go, yo, like, she really belongs to the streets. Like, this is what Paul Brothers situation, Mark 1. You have all of your other brothers, which I already forgot their names. There's 2 other ones. I think one of them's Keith, right? Yeah, you have them going over there and just going, no, you shouldn't worry about Nina's exorbitant body count. She's such a nice girl. Oh, she'd be so great for you. Yeah, definitely lock her down and put a couple of kids in her. That would be fantastic, bro. 4 years. 4 years, right? No, but love wins. But yes, spotted without his wedding ring on several tour stops, but made sure to the significant jewelry was front and center during his latest shows. Yeah, of course, when he's out on the stroll, it's like, ugh, I don't need any reminders of this drunken whore around me, but when he's on stage, when there's cameras around, well, yeah, of course. Front and center, yes, and his most recent Instagram snap, which he posted just one day before filing for divorce. Yeah, he didn't want to make it too obvious that he was in conversations with family attorneys. Meanwhile, Turner admitted last year that she was homesick and trying desperately to move her family to England. He's a touring musician. The United States is the biggest market for touring musicians, but I want to go to the UK. Bitch, you have no fucking career. You have no say in this conversation. Fuck off. But the trend will continue when we analyze pictures. What do you see right there? Other than just the obvious line test right there, who likes who more, and given the fact that it's his fucking birthday cake? Is it the birthday cake right there or something like that? Yeah, it really doesn't much matter, man. But why is he not in the center of the frame right there? Interesting. And outside of the sheer dress that she's wearing, sticker tattoos that are right there, that shit is totally fucking trashy. And also the heroin chic gauntness in her cheeks, it's like, normally that's pretty attractive, but all the other shit that's there, And then what? Guess again, what the fuck else is in her hand? It's like, can this bitch not fucking vape for 10 goddamn seconds? Jesus. I miss England so much. The blonde beauty. How often is she actually blonde? I guess fairly often. I just always associate her with red hair, right? Because she's part Tully. Told LUK in May of 2022, the people, the attitude, everything. I'm slowly dragging my husband back. Yo. Did nobody see the writing on the wall right there? I'm dragging my husband. My husband. Yo, if he had any sort of frame control, if he wasn't so happy to probably be in a partnership with somebody so accomplished as Sophie. Oh, she's such a great woman. Like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Though she claimed she loved living in America, Turner attributed her wish to relocate to her mental health. Yo, you hear a chick talking about mental health? It's a fucking rap. Stop, run. Run for the fucking hills. I have to be around my friends and my family, she explained. Are you that insufferable that you couldn't make any fucking friends, especially while you're on tour with one of the most successful musicians of this generation? What the fuck, man? Adding that her desired move across the pond would be for her children too. No, it's all about me, and you have better access to better vapes over in the UK, and you know the wine just tastes a little bit better because France is closer. It's hilarious. I need to move back to the UK. Why? The party scenes. But I'm sorry, it's for my mental health. She wanted to be outside all the time. That's the underlying cause of this divorce. But no, I just need to be closer to my family. My mental health is suffering. No, bitch, stop fucking going outside. Be happy. Be happy that you got yourself a winner. You managed to fucking catch one. But hey, man, bet your women accordingly when there are this many red flags. She's famous. She has shitty tattoos. She vapes. She drinks every opportunity that's presented. Every picture that you guys take, she either is displaying one of those less than favorable characteristics or looking straight forward with very little love in her eyes. And she's also following, you know, the perfect timeline on this, okay? If you didn't go ahead, if Joe didn't go ahead and file for the divorce, it would have been a matter of time. She probably would have put the ultimatum, which was already just, you know, a sign of powerlessness in the moment where, we'll just go ahead and, you know, cut this off. And if there wasn't a prenup that was already in place, chances are she would have already taken you for all your shit. Or maybe she would have come up with a bigger sob story if she had the opportunity. But that's, of course, a what-if scenario. We'll just go with what's happening right now. She'll come up with a sob story where, oh no, he would just leave me at all times. And she already planted the seeds back in 2022. My mental health is suffering, and I just want this for the benefit of my kids. I don't like the place that we live. Like, well, why the fuck did you want to get into a relationship with him to begin with? You knew the fucking life that he had beforehand. But she got married at 23. Normally fine, okay? Have a family young so that you can go ahead and, you know, have the best opportunity to bring the healthiest kids to term. Laudable practice, right? Then also, like, what seems to be the craze right now? Looks like everybody's getting out of their first or second marriages right now. She's looking around going, well, you know, I've got my kids, okay, and still relatively young, actually quite young at 27. You know, there are other... there are some bad boys that are out there because I got hunky-dory Jonas who's singing me love songs, and that's nice and all that stuff, and yeah, I got all the cash and prizes, but there's a couple of rappers that are out there that, you know what, they just scream excitement, and, you know, I like to be outside as opposed to being at home with my husband, so yeah, I just missed out on so much, you know, being on the set all the time and just being under those very restrictive filming practices, and now being at home all the time. I just want to go out there and I want to live my life. Another very common story of young-ish divorcees. She's on the younger side of these things, but you hear these stories all the time with these chicks, 30, 31, 32, 33. They've got FOMO. Big fucking time FOMO. And with all of those multipliers, the tattoos, the vapes, the drinks, the need for attention, I'm sure somebody tried to warn you. And if they didn't, well, they're shitty fucking friends or family members in this case. So, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.